The History Vault presents MKUltra, America's Mind Control. Nightmare in the shadows of the Cold War. While the world feared nuclear annihilation and children practiced Akankaver drills, the real terror was unfolding, not in foreign battlefields but inside quiet American laboratories. Hidden behind the iron curtains of secrecy and the polished walls of government buildings, there a project was born. MKUltra, a name that sounds like fiction, but it wasn't. It was real. Too real. The CIA, America's own intelligence agency, launched one of the most disturbing, sinister, and shocking mind control experiments in modern history, not on enemy spies, but on its own people. They used drugs, hypnosis, electroshock, sensory deprivation, isolation, torture, all in the name of national security. It started in the early 1950s, a time when paranoia ruled, and the fear of communist brainwashing led the United States to try brainwashing of its own scientists. Many with Nazi ties, brought in through Operation Paperclip, were told to break the human mind, to erase memories, rewrite thoughts, implant ideas, create perfect spies or human weapons, and the drug of choice. LSD, a chemical so potent it could fracture reality. The CIA handed it out like candy to prisoners, soldiers, psychiatric patients, even ordinary citizens. Most had no idea. They were dosed, manipulated, some were locked away for weeks, stripped of their identities, made to hallucinate until their minds shattered like glass. Some never came back, some died, and those who survived were forever broken, and all of it happened without consent, without justice, without remorse. There was a hospital in Montreal where patients came for depression and left as zombies. A prison in Kentucky where inmates were used as lab rats. A brothel in San Francisco where unwitting men were drugged and observed behind one-way mirrors. Even prominent universities like Stanford, Harvard, and Columbia were involved. Names we trust, institutions we admire, all complicit. And when journalists began asking questions, files were destroyed, evidence burned, witnesses silenced, the truth buried. It wasn't until 1975, 2 decades later, when the Church Committee uncovered fragments of MK horror, but even then the real depth was never revealed, because 90% of the documents had already been shredded. What remained were testimonies of survivors, lawsuits by families, broken lives, and one haunting truth. The United States government deliberately sacrificed its own citizens in the pursuit of power over the mind, and today, though MKUltra is said to be over, the question remains, did it ever really stop, or did it simply change its name and continue deeper, darker, more hidden than ever before? And if your mind can be controlled, how would you even know this isn't just history? It's a warning from the vaults of the past to the heart of the present.